on the Lambo Terero Vittoria, and I came up with this idea. I didn't actually come up with this idea. I've seen this idea done and I liked it, so we're going to try it. So hopefully you can see the writing, which that seems to be a problem. Let's see if I change the light. Turn the light off, maybe we can see it better. See if with the light off, can you read the writing better? That's horrible. All right, let's try this. What if I put this here? Well, that didn't work out exactly as I thought, but if you subscribe and comment, we'll put your name on the Lambo. That's the plan anyways. So subscribe and comment to get your name on the Lambo. Problem is, if I hold it like this, does that work? Maybe with the lights on. Maybe that's how we'll do it. We'll turn the light back on, and then we'll prompt that up so that you can see it a little bit. I think that's the angle that's causing the lack of visual, because the visual makes it, right? We don't have it visualized properly. We don't know what we're doing here. So let's try it like that. Can you see it like that? I think you can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep that steady though. Will it? Man, am I going to have to restart this live stream? I hope not. So let's see if that works. Yeah, subscribe, comment, get your name on the car. That's the plan anyways. I'll start doing some grinding over there. That'll get the views coming in. And once we start getting some comments, and if we get some new subscribers, your name's going to go right here. I'm going to show you where I was going to put it. If you can see that, put your name right. Does it come up? Can you see that all right? See, from here, the visual is good, but, you know, we got some technical difficulties to work through, but that's all right. I got one person here, so appreciate that. It's our spring subscriber drive, and I figured if you commented and you get your name on the car, you know, kind of as a homage to the new subscribers and our original subscribers. If you're a subscriber, just comment down below. But this is a new thing I wanted to try to gain some interest in the project and grow the community a little bit. We have been growing quite a bit now. So there we go. Subscribe and comment to get your name on the car. Get to work. Yeah, I know. I got to get to work on this thing. If you're D Rolly 420, are you subscribed to the channel? If you subscribe and I see the subscriber count go up, I'll put your name right on the car here. I got an ink, well, it's a paint pen of some sort, so like a calligraphy pen. Put your name on the car. Super chats are going to get a special golden one, just so we know who the big supporters are. But subscribe, comment to get your name on a Lambo. So this is my Lambo. This is my midlife crisis project that I'm building. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so try not to choke in front of you. So that's what we got. Yes, I want to see this car get done. Well, I'm going to put your name on the car, D-Roll 420. Are you subscribed? Make sure my subscriber count go up. I better see you in the subscription. I'll put your name right here. You could be the first. If you subscribe, you'll be the first person I will write on the hood of my Lambo project. So you could be the first one. So I see the subscriber count click. I'm going to write your name right there. And then we'll go from there. Actually, can you see it if I write? Yeah, I can. You can see it right there. D-Roll 420. Subscribe and I will put your name right here. You'll be the first one. I gotta drink some tea so I don't choke here. It's been a rough spring for allergies and whatever else. I'm just getting over a nice cold. So if you subscribe and comment below, I will write your name in paint right on the fender of this car or the hood. So any new subscribers, comment below. I subscribed a few weeks ago. Okay, you're the first one on, D-roll. All right, you ready? Can you see this? We're gonna put it right here, all right? So here is D-roll 420. D-roll 420 is the first subscriber on the car. I'll show you in paint. That's in paint. Hopefully you can see that all right. I do have other colors I can use too. But D-roll is a, and you are the first person written on the Lambo. So if you're new to the channel, click 2 in chat. And if you subscribe, comment that you subscribed, and I will write your name on this car. As we're building it, obviously. Obviously, when we paint it, your name will come off, but it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It just costs you a couple clicks. And I appreciate when we get new subscribers. So it helps the channel, helps build the community that we're at 7,400 so far. I think we're growing from there. There's a new comment. Sent press F. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's a gift. I appreciate that. Sate J-A-A Far. All right. We'll write your name on here. Sate. Let me make sure I spell it right. S-A-I-T J-A-A-F-A-R. S-A-I-T-J-A-A-F-A-R 7884. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at my handwriting here. I got, see? Jeff Fire 7884 on the hood of the Lambo. He is the second, I assume second person to comment below and subscribe, send a gift. All right, there's another gift. I appreciate that. We'll give you a plus for that one. I want to put a plus next to your name. That helps things out tremendously on the channel. When I get those notifications, that helps to build. It helps produce some interest in the channel and in the build, and it'll grow the number of people watching as we go. So we got 13 now. Now normally I got the grinder out. I could do that. We might do that in a little bit, but I get the grinder out. That usually draws the crowds in. But if you're new to the channel and you subscribe and comment below, I will write your name. It doesn't cost you anything except a couple of clicks. I will write your name right on the hood of this car. I have a paint pen to do it right here. I already got 2 names on there so far. 2 names are on there so far. Can we get a 3rd name? It costs you a subscribe and a comment in the comment section there saying that you're a new subscriber. And if you would, type the number of current subscribers when you subscribe. It kind of helps me keep track. I should have a ticker, and I don't have a ticker to keep track of the subscribers. I know some streamers have that ability. I'm doing this off my phone, and I don't have a laptop here. Oh, there we go. Great content. I appreciate that. See, Jafar, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate your gifts. And like I said, you got, and anyone that's joining us, he got his name right here. Right here. And D-Roll 420, his name's right here. It didn't cost anything but a couple of clicks. Legitimately, just click subscribe and comment below and put a like. Like, subscribe, and comment. Your name goes on the hood of the Lambo. Literally, it's that simple. It's really not that hard. I'm trying something here. It's the first day of spring, trying to build the excitement in the channel. We got 24 people here. I appreciate everyone that's here. Your name could be right on the hood of this. I have a paint pen right here. I'm writing everyone that hits the like, subscribes and comments below, your name will be right on the hood of this car. It doesn't cost you anything. Look at, I'm drinking on my Mac coffee cup I got from the Mac Museum. Oh, here we go. Stargazing. Oh, add a stargazing fan, yes or no, great content. Add a Q&A. Oh, we can do that. We could do that, hopefully. Let's see what I can do here. I just subscribed to you. Please shut up my name and write it on the car. All right. Mountain Project Wade. All right, you ready, Mountain Project Wade? I like your flair. All right, here we go. I don't know if you got to be closer to see this, but Mountain Project Wade is going to go right there. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. Oh, got the eye. Mountain Project Wade, you're the third person on the hood. Person on the hood. And can you make it big? Well, I will make a large panel for anyone that's helping donate to the project, as you know, the funding for this comes voluntarily, and you know, we did get some super stickers, and that helps a bit. Hey, this thing does have twin turbos. I don't know if I talked about that, but I got a twin turbo car here. We're still working on hooking up the boost air. The charge air is going to go through a charge air cooler. It's going to have a fan to cool it. The exhaust is going to go straight out the back, and I do have a bunch of videos on how I came to this point, so appreciate everyone that's here. This is our spring subscriber drive. It costs you nothing but a like, click, and subscribe, and your name goes right on the hood of the Lambo. Literally right there. So, it's not a Lambo, it's a piece of crap. Why, thank you, Angelo. All right, Bald Nightmare, you are next on the hood of the Lambo. Bald Nightmare, you are the next one I just put on there in paint. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a bunch. That helps out quite a bit. We got 15 joules already, 6 likes. 6 likes, I really appreciate those. That helps out tremendously. Oh, Mountain Project Wade said, hello, Mountain Project Wade. I wonder if I can, hey, Jen. Now, Jen Russell's been here since the beginning, and I am going to put her name on there especially. She's getting gold because she's one of our wonderful mods. So I'm putting Jen Russell's name on here. I forgot the numbers behind you, 6977. So, J, E, N, I, F, E, R, U, S, S, E, L, L. What is it? Oh man, I'm moving too fast now. I got to scroll back. 6977. 6977. Jen Russell's name's on there. Can you see that? It's in gold. It's shiny here. I will put this like this. Hopefully you can see that. Nice and clear. I got Jen's name in gold on the hood of the Lambo. And now let's get through the rest. There you go. Mega Fat Bike. Did you subscribe? Comment below. Put my name on anyways. Angelo, I like you, but you gotta subscribe. I'm sorry. Are there actually Pirellis? They are Pirelli P0s. See if I can get you down here. I don't know if I hold you sideways if that's gonna mess things up. But these are Pirelli P0s on here. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. These are Pirelli P0s. I don't know. Here, you can see the P right here. There's the Pirelli logo. Pirelli P0s. Sorry, the lighting, it's garage lighting. It's not, are there any Pirellis? Angelo's name. Yeah, don't put his name on it, being mean. Those are the P0s I just showed you. What kind of car is it? This is based off of an ex-Buffalo police car, Crown Victoria. You should show me the whole car, please. I will, but we're doing the subscriber drive first. I will do a tour of the whole car. If you stick around, you like and subscribe, click the like button. We got 8 likes only, and we got 36 people in here. We got to do better than that, peeps. Come on. No, it's like, oh, the Unlucky Charm. You're subscribed to the channel, aren't you? The Unlucky Charm? Maybe check sign out. Party good at writing backwards. Oh, it's not turning up back. Oh, it's back. I'll tell you what. Hold on. I got the solution to that. You ready? Hold on. I think this will turn it the right side up. Does that appear backwards now? So you can see Jen Russell's name. You can see everyone that has liked and subscribed. Obviously, we have the subscribe, comment, like to get your name on the car. Cost you nothing but a couple of clicks. Really does. D-Roll is right there. D-Roll 420. So, you just subbed, Drew? All right, here we go. Drew's going to be the first name the correct way. How's that sound? Well, I say correct way because it goes in reverse when you put it as a mirror. So, Drew-W7 F9J. F9J. Drew. Well, I cannot remember from there to there. Drew W7 W7 F9J. Can you see that clearly? Oh yeah, you can. That's in paint. Now, granted, this is all going to get bodyworked and painted over, but it may end up underneath the layers of paint. And, 20 years from now, when somebody redoes the car, it may show up. Now, I got to go back and make sure I didn't miss anyone. I've been watching you for a while. I've been giving constructive criticism. Well, the Unlucky Charm, I'm putting your name on the car because you have been here. I recognize your name, and you've been here and been supporting. And I do like any comments, feedback. This is kind of a fun project, and we're trying to build a fun community. So let me put you on here. The Unlucky Charm, 9637. So I'm going to put the 9637 first. The Unlucky Charm. Unlucky Charm, 9637. He's an OG sub. Jen Russell is like the OG for the Fun with Cars channel. She really is, so I appreciate that. We got 11 likes. We're only 18 minutes in. We got 11 likes. I appreciate that. Sub. Okay. Proclaimer of the Gospel of Jesus. Put me on I subbed and liked. Okay. Proclaimer of the Gospel of Jesus. All right, here we go. Gospel of... Man, that's a lot of characters. All right. Proclaimer of the Gospel of Jesus. Your name is on the car. Larry Moser, 3173. I got it. Somebody's got to give me the sub count. I got to see that it's going up. Somebody see how many subs we got now. Larry Moser, 3173. All right. Larry's got his name on the car. Drew's on there. Unlucky Charm's on there. Oh, Jen. Yeah, you don't have to worry if you're working. That's all right. I appreciate you always being here. Well, the power that's under there, Elwood is a 4.6 liter Ford V8. It's got twin turbos in the back that are mounted to the exhaust and fed with oil. The boost air is not hooked up yet. We will, can we see the car, please? All right, we'll do that in a second. Cool project, says Cudmap. Appreciate that. Elwood Z2M. Looks like Dodge rims. Those are aftermarket wheels I bought on YouTube. Or not YouTube. Bought on eBay. They were on clearance. Unlucky Charm says you're a wholesome and nice guy. Well, I appreciate that. Elwood says 23. Someone said Tonawanda. So I'm very close. Lake Erie Lee. I am exact. So I'll just say that I am east of the city of Buffalo. But I'm in the same network as you, Lake Erie Lee. Appreciate you being here. Oh, it can get very boring when it's slow, Jen says. I didn't mean to say put my name on. I meant to say show us the car. Oh, I'm sorry. Elwood said smart, and Lake Erie Lee said cool. Yeah, I get up to Tonawanda every once in a while. I used to work in Grand Island, but I don't anymore. So I used to go through Tonawanda every day on my way to work. So I should have it a little bit better so you can get your name on the car, subscribe, and comment to get your name on the car. I put the name on the hood. We got Lake Erie Lee just subbed. All right, Lake Erie Lee's name's going on the car. Lake Erie Lee. You might see me at Cars and Coffee if you do those, Lake Erie Lee, but we're going to put you right here. Lake Erie Lee. That's their newest name, Lake Erie Lee. He is a neighbor and in the 716 area code. There's Jen Russell's name in gold because she is one of our wonderful moderators, and we appreciate her help very much. She's been one of the OG supporters of the channel, trying to grow a community of just having fun. And so I'm making sure I'm keeping up with the comments. So subscribe. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the wheels. Who wants to see a tour of the car? I mean, we have 28 people here. We could take a break from the subscriber drive. I'll show you the car. We had it running on the last live stream. The battery's kind of flat. It probably needs a new one I'll get. But we did use our jump pack that Auto One sent me. So, me. All right, Mountain Project Wade. Let's do this, all right? So, this car started out life as a Ford Crown Victoria. This was an ex-Buffalo police car. I bought it for $500, and they were turning it into a demo car, is what I believe, because he had a rod through the floor for a shifter that was hooked to the transmission, so you could like not worry about a cable breaking or linkage breaking. He said the linkage was broken, that's why he did that, but I did not. I hooked it back up stock. This is the way I got the car. It has a column shift. So let's talk about what we did. All right. I'll take you this way if you're cool with it. So I wanted to build, my buddy turned me on to the Crown Vic because I wanted to build a rear engine V8 car that resembled a Lambo but was not a copy of a Lambo. It just had the Lamborghini lines. I like that. See the notch cut out of the hood. I have carbon fiber headlight buckets. It's all full of dust. Those will shine, and I got polycarbonate to cover the headlights with. So what I did was, I'll take you over this way. What I did was debodied the car. So I got this idea from a Ford Crown Vic that they used for the Dukes Fest, and they took an ex-police car and they took the body off it and they put re-stamped, re-popped Dodge Charger body panels on it. Where the frame channels are rectangular tubing that comes back, the rear hoop for the frame is factory welded, like right back here. and I took my die grinder and I cut the weld all the way around. Didn't cut through it, just cut it so that the weld was no longer connected. And then I did that on both sides. I removed the rear frame hoop. The body was cut off of it already. The roof was gone. And then I took 9 3/4 inches out of each side in between the axles, and I marked out the welds where they were before, 9 3/4, and jigged the car back up and welded the car back together. It had the drive shaft shortened at Fleet Pride, and that was a project because it's an aluminum drive shaft. The police car drive shafts are 5-inch aluminum. It's ginormous. So it's got the factory driveline. We have twin-mounted rear turbos. I got exhaust coming up through the floorboards with an air gap from a 3-inch exhaust pipe, and the exhaust will come out of these and go straight out the back. The intercooler's there. There'll be a fan blowing upwards. The boost air will go through that. It will run down underneath the frame, back to the intake of the car. And that's how we'll get boost air. Now, the P71 guys always, not always, but most of the time mount rear turbos underneath the floorboards back here, and that helps that. So let's talk about how we made it a two-door car. So every supercar, in my opinion, I used to work at Porsche, and we used to have Ferraris and Lambos and Aston Martins, you name it, come in. They all had 3 features that I thought. They were low to the ground, they had narrow doors, flat top of the door. This is my opinion on what supercars look like. A Lambo has like a flat edge on the top of the door, and they have air scoops going to the rear brakes. So that's what I wanted to do. So what I did was cut the entire windshield and windshield frame out of the stock car, and I laid it down at I moved it forward and laid it down at a 20-degree angle, and then I added support to it, welded it in. That got me the profile of the car, and then I used wire rod at the points of contact. I put a roll bar in the back so that, God forbid, if this thing ever flipped over, I was supported to, be protected if it ever got in a rollover. It's so wide and so low to the ground, I think it would be near impossible. I think you would have to try to do it, but anyways, the cops did not do that, unlucky charm. This was a Ford Crown Vic, Unit 552, I think was the unit number, Buffalo Police. And I can't wait to see the end result either. Aaron Scott says, wow, great work. Thank you. So I did add, the doors. So we talked about that. I laid the windshield down. I cut the door frame out of a junk Ford probe. So my buddy was scrapping a Ford probe, and I said, I need 2 doors and the door frames. Just like if you went to Home Depot and got a door for your house with the door frame, I thought of doing the same thing with this. So he said, I got just oh, thanks, Justin Sims. Justin Sims 1983. If you hit the like button and subscribe, I'll put your name right on the hood of this car in ink, in paint. I got paint pens here. Anyways, so I welded the door frame of the Ford probe right to the body of the car at the rockers, and I added the scissor hinge kit to both doors, so it's got scissor doors. So I'll have rear twin turbo, scissor doors. I'm going to try to make it look as much as I can like a rear engine car, even though the engine is up front. I will give it a little bit of boost. Nothing crazy because I'm not doing anything to the internals right now. I want to get it. It does run and drive the way it is right now. I do want to get the boost air hooked up and that all tuned in just to make it streetable. And we can always add power later. But most people don't drive Lamborghinis like a race car anyway. So we've got 20 likes already. I appreciate that. 29 minutes in, we got 20 likes. I'm short a few names on the car. We got D-Roll, and then State Jafar, Mountain Project Wade. We got Bald Nightmare, Drew, The Unlucky Charm, Jen Russell's on in there in gold. Proclaimer of the Gospel of Jesus, Larry Bossier and Lake Erie Lee are on the hood of my Lambo right now. This is my Lambo project, my midlife crisis project. Midlife crisis project. So anyways, you want to get your name on the hood? Comment below. So I think it, Jen, I appreciate that. I think it'll look the part. If you see this outside and this is all like one color of primer or whatever, it has the look. It's the right height, in my opinion. It may not be as low as like a, I don't know, a Huracan or a Venador, but I'm 6'5", so I can't have, I need some headroom, and I didn't modify the frame and everything, so it's a full frame car, so it's got structural strength. So we, who wants to get their name on the hood of the Lambo? I think I need to start grinding some of this to get the sparks flying, because that tends to help the action on the live stream. Once the sparks start flying and the grinder starts going, whatever happens with the algorithm, it picks up tremendously. So we got 23 likes. Wow, that's amazing. 350 LS engine? No, it is a 4.6 liter police Crown Victoria Interceptor engine, because this is built off of a ex-Buffalo police car, and twin turbocharged in the back. The boost air will come along the frame rail up front, so it will give it is Justin your husband, Jen? Big Papa. Jimmy Davis and Justin Sims, you want your name on the hood of the Lambo? Click the subscribe button, click like, and comment in the comment section that you want to do that. It's going to be quick. I think it's going to be decent. You know, you figure a Ford Crown Vic police car, you know, they have them police chases, and you'll see them in the police chase. Nothing like the Chargers. My buddy went, before he retired from the Buffalo Police. Now, this car and him being in the Buffalo Police are two separate things. I found this car on Marketplace or wherever, and I just was looking specifically for a Ford Crown Vic ex-police car, P71. Anyways, he was going to take me for a ride in one of the Chargers. Never get to do that before he retired, but those were really fast. But the garage techs for the police fleet swear by these cars, how durable they are and how long they last and what a beating they'll take. So we're hoping a little bit of boost will add enough juice to it. It'll be probably post 400 horse. Anyways, if you're new, you want to subscribe and comment, get a like. I'll put your name right on the hood of my Lamborghini-inspired supercar project. It does run and drive. We did have it running on the last live stream. I'm not opposed to necessarily starting it up again for this live stream, but got to be really motivated for that. How many miles and hours? Hours has probably got a ton. Miles, I actually don't remember. I'd have to look at the odometer. I want to say it was around 100. Justin is Justin's wife's name is Delana. Well, hello, Delana, to your wife. My wife is upstairs. She wants no part of my nonsense in the garage, so she's doing the taxes right now. Fun. 100 is perfect. Yeah, I think it's just broken in enough for the rings are, it'll go quick enough. I think it'll go respectably. Is this going to be like a dragster? No. It's got super wide Pirelli P0s, front and back. They're 20-inch. It's got the police four-wheel disc brakes. I got drilled and slotted rotors on it. I forgot about telling everyone about that. I smoothed the calipers out, painted them, made them look like they're Lamborghini, but they're not. I can show you those if you want. I can show you the calipers real quick. I was kind of proud of the way they turned out. I put a vinyl graphic on it, and then I cut the top. Can you see that Lamborghini emblem? I know my screen this way is doing some weird notification. It's telling me that it's not changing the... All right. Well, I don't... Anyways. Does it go fast? It will go respectably. It's not on the road yet, and the twin turbos are not completely hooked up yet. They're hooked up to spin, but the boost air is not exactly hooked up. Well, the boost air is definitely not hooked up yet. I got a 2-in-1 charge air cooler in the back. I got a separate fan to cool it, and then the boost air will run in a tube along the frame rail on the other side of the car, and that will provide the boost to the engine. Wow, 23 likes. Thank you for those. That helps out tremendously. 35 minutes in. So if you want to subscribe, comment, click a thumbs up, get your name written on the hood of the Lambo. You can see the participants already. We had quite a few. If you're new, you could be on there too. It helps the channel out a lot. D-Roll was the first person who subscribed, liked, and commented. He got his name there in silver. Jen's name is in gold because she is one of our wonderful moderators and has been with us since she's like OG Fun with Cars. So that's what we got. Oh, Jason Sutherland said hello. Jason, if you want to get your name on the hood of my midlife crisis project, obviously for now, because when we finish this, it's going to be painted the proper way, but we're having some fun. We got a subscriber drive going on right now because it's the first days of spring, and you can get your name written in paint on the hood of the car, and I will take a picture of it when we're all done, and I'll post that on the channel. For everyone that's carbon fiber board. I got carbon fiber headlight buckets built from scratch with hand-laid carbon fiber. They're all full of dust and grinding. I do have to put vents in them, and we're working on getting the bodywork right around the hood and the fenders so that I can finalize the bodywork so I can exact fit the polycarbonate lenses to the headlights. I'd like to see this car restored, I'm assuming. Yes. This is, well, that's our goal. It does run and drive, stop, turn in its current state. So it needs the bodywork finished and the boost air hooked up, and technically, the bodywork in the back, that's where we're really missing things. So we got the lights working in the front. It's got turn signals. It's got marker lights. Once we body fill and do all the body work on it, put the mirrors back on, we're going to make those that honeycomb style like a real Lambo, and hook up all the wires for the door locks and windows. Then we should be able to drive this on the road, and we'll take it to Cars and Coffee. Oh, Davin Orton said hello. Oh, that's you that I just responded to your comment. Thank you. Thanks for saying charge. I had to plug in my portal charger for my phone. I hate that. When you get low on a charge, that is stressful. You know, what did we do before cell phones like this, Jen? You know, I know what we did. We didn't have cell phones. But it's where we're at now. This is where I can get to meet all of you interesting folks from around the world. This is a 4.6 liter Ford V8, and I have twin turbos in the back. Mr. Joker, if you would like your name added to the hood of this car, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll put your name right there. It doesn't cost you anything but a couple clicks. This is our spring 2026 subscriber drive. We are at 7,400 and change, I think, subscribers. 7420. I don't know. Somebody give me a subscriber count in the chat. That would help. Talk to people we live near. Justin, I'm trying to find. Were you responding to Jen? I'm jumping in a few comments back. Oh, my wife is from Michigan, Jennifer. Okay, all right. You guys were talking. I think Mr. Joker, I think it's going to go pretty well, respectable. I go to Cars and Coffee. I like looking at the supercars. Nobody drives them like, you know, you would see somebody driving a muscle car or anything. It's more for show. They rev the engine. That's 6.46 subs. Oh, man. So a bit. We jumped another 10 subs. So we're on our way. We could actually get to 7,500 subs today. That would be amazing. We literally need less than 40 subscribers to get to the 7,500 subscriber mark. And you could help do that if you comment below and you click like and you subscribe. I'll put your name right there under Lake Erie Lee's name. That would help out tremendously. Tremendously? Huh? Tremendous Lake Erie Lee? No. We use 2 cans and a long string. Yeah, that's how we talked on the phone back then. And you knew where everyone was because all their bicycles were in front of the house. I'm drinking my Earl Grey out of my Mac cup that I got from the Mac Museum when I worked at the Mac dealership. So that's how we roll. I can't believe I can believe now because I see it. And I really appreciate everyone that joins us from around the world. I love talking and meeting. Painted Joker colors? Hey, I could, but what color I'm really going to go is I'll show you the real color of this car is going to be. It is called Verde Mantis Green. Verde Mantis, I think is like, Verde is green snake in. So if I don't trip and fall, I'll show you. See this green right here? This is actual base coat, clear coat, although it's dirty. And you see the rough bodywork here. That doesn't matter because that's all going to get filled in with urethane. I have plate glass to go in here. Problem is the glass is cut, flat glass is cut for it, and this has got a curve to it. So I got to figure out a way to put a bend in glass. We might try that some night. The key is you can bend glass with the torch, but the problem is you have to cool it slowly or else it'll shatter. So I have an idea. I was going to take this, figure out this arch in metal, and then make something on the ground. We'll heat it up, and then we got to cool it slowly. The temperature change, I think it's from 800 degrees Fahrenheit to 700 degrees. It's got to be cooled slowly or else the glass will shatter. So if we can figure out a way to do that, I was thinking like a kiln. Maybe I was talking to the ceramic people. If I can get that glass, heat it up and put it in a kiln and cool it slowly, I think we can make that happen. So that's another goal for this. Should think about that soon, because once we get the body work finalized, we gotta strengthen the hood. The hood operates, the hood latch operates. The wire I put in is breaking out because I gotta reinforce that. And Mr. Joker says he's got an oven nearby. Yeah, but does it go up that high? I need something that goes up to 700, 800 degrees, because you can heat. I've heated bottles up and like melted it. We went to Corning Glass Museum a while back, and I made glass beads, and they said so that the glass doesn't shatter, the cooling process is what the trick is. So you got to put it in a way. Maybe I got to find some glass people online and I'll talk to them, but cooling the glass is how you get the glass to not shatter. So yeah, I do have one of those, Joker. I have a floor torch that you can like melt asphalt with, and I said I do have a means to heat up the glass to bend it. So I'm not worried about bending the glass. I'm worried about the glass cracking after it's heated up. And you have to cool it slowly. So the idea is if I can heat the glass up, I thought about maybe if you put charcoal all around it and put it like in some kind of box so that it retains its heat and then it comes down slowly. I got to talk to some glass peeps online and find out how that is done, you know, at home as a DIY. Because that is one technical hurdle that I got to get over. All right. Anyone else want their name on the hood of the Lambo? It literally costs you a couple of clicks and a comment. Click like, click subscribe, and I'll put your name right on the hood of my Lambo Terero Vittoria midlife crisis project. Obviously, it may get like permanently underneath the paint when we paint the car correctly. So that is one thing I'm worried about is when the car gets painted and everything dries and all the fillers and stuff, are you going to be able to see all the names I wrote in the paint? I think it's possible. Glass blowers, no. Yeah, see, Mr. Joker, we live about 3 hours from Corning Glass Museum in Corning, New York. And I did this one thing you could pay money to do in their glass workshop, and made like glass bead necklace. And you picked the colors and you melted the glass, but they told us, you know, you can melt glass with a torch, propane torch even. It's the cooling that stops the glass from shattering. You have to cool it evenly and slowly. That's the technical part that I need to figure out. Advocate for mental health and suicide prevention. Spread the love. All right. Well, I spread the love, Taylor V. Taylor V, if you want to put your name on this car, you have to do two things. You have to hit the like button and you have to hit subscribe. That's all it takes to get your name written in paint on the hood of my Lambo Terero Vittoria. Now, I don't know if you're suggesting that maybe building a Lamborghini in your garage, I may have a mental health issue. It's possible, because normal people don't build Lambos out of ex-Buffalo police cars in their garage, and I never claimed to be normal. Now, did I? Right? So, but being normal is kind of bland, kind of boring. Wow, we're at 47 minutes. We have 31 likes already. That is amazing. 31 likes, 21 people here. Done, but advocate for people for mental health problems and suicide awareness. I appreciate that, Taylor. I know people who have been affected by both, and it is not something to take lightly. Andrew Martinez is here. Danny Boyd is here. Danny Boyd, are you subscribed to the channel? I'm going to put your name on there too. But Taylor V is first. Taylor V N7I. Taylor V N7I. All right. Taylor V's on here first. Taylor V N7I. Danny Boyd. Dan E-B-O-Y-D. You are on the hood of the Lambo. That is a paint pen. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can see your names on there. But both of you are on there. And who else? Oh, all right. Andrew Martinez is a classic car fabricator, and he paints. I could use your help with painting this baby when it's ready. And amateur radio. Interesting. Now we have so there's an amateur radio club in Western New York that I've driven by quite a few times, and those letters and numbers do kind of signify that. Where did you see that number, Danny Boyd? My father committed suicide. He had suicide problems years after. I'm just getting better. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, Taylor. That is tragic for anyone involved, and obviously prevention of that, you know, and being there for somebody is the biggest thing, especially for survivors. I do know somebody that unfortunately happened to, and it's something that is more common than you think. So I appreciate you being an advocate for that type of work. So You show people there are better things out there, everyone. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now let's go through the names that are on the hood. So we got the wonderful Jennifer Russell. She is one of our wonderful moderators, along with Mexican Spec and Tools Specs. So we got the Mexican Specs in Mexico, Jen's in U.S., and Tool Specs is in Canada. So we got North America covered. So we got St. Fire 7884. We got Mountain Project Wade is on here. Bald Nightmare is here. Oh yeah, Drew. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's Drew's amateur radio number. Could be. The Unlucky Charm was here earlier. And Proclaimer of the Gospel of Jesus was here. We had Larry Mosier. Lake Erie Lee. He is a neighbor, essentially, because he's in the 716 area code. Taylor V. and Danny Boyd. You two are still here, maybe. So. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't know that. Are you guys going to trauma bomb the chat now? Come on. We got to stay positive. It's spring. I'm not dismissing everything you guys went through, but we want to keep it positive. Come on, that's why we're here, having fun, right? So yes, it's very important to talk about those things. So who else is new to the channel and wants their name on my Lambo project? This is my midlife crisis. I'm turning 50 years old this year. You could get your name, comment, and like, and subscribe to the channel, and you can get your name right on the hood of the Lambo. It's that simple. It is that simple. It doesn't cost you anything except a couple of clicks. So it doesn't cost anything except a couple of clicks. Although I do appreciate, it had a couple of those charms that people sent. That helps out. And, oh, nice. Jen's son just joined the Army after graduating high school, and he is on his way home. Well, that's exciting. Oh, you turned 60, Dan? Oh, my goodness. Well, happy birthday. And, yeah. Jen, did he get his actual mission training already? Like what his job is going to be in Army? Because I know you go to basic, and I thought he was through basic, and then you go into your actual job training, which is interesting stuff. So Danny Boyd's birthday is today. Let's see if I can. This is where I'm going to screw up chat, but let me see if I can do anything here. I'm going to pin that. All right, Danny Boyd, I gave you the birthday boy a little pin in the chat, so anyone coming in could say happy birthday to Danny Boyd. And MSAT or something. I don't know if you're responding to my comment, like the job title thing in the military. Once again, I don't know all the nomenclature of that stuff, but Danny Boyd's 60 today. Wish him a happy birthday coming in. Thanks everyone serving our blessed America. Yeah, Andrew Martinez, I appreciate that comment right there. We're going to pin that in chat because that's good stuff. That's good. That's good stuff. You like my Mac mug? I worked at the Mac truck dealership for 11 years, and when I went to training, it's where the Mac Museum is in Pennsylvania, and I got that mug, and I was mad because I took it out of the dishwasher once, and a cup fell in the dishwasher. The mug, this thing broke, but you know how I fixed it? I used JB Weld clear epoxy, and I epoxied the handle back on, and so far it's been holding, but I'm sure one day it's going to let go with a full cup and it's going to shatter all over the ground, and then I'll have to buy a new one. But I got this right from the Mac Museum in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And it's pretty cool. They got a lot of cool old trucks, vintage trucks. So if you are new to the channel, you're new here, you want to subscribe and comment to get your name in the lights, so to speak. I'll take a picture of this when we're all done today, and I will post that. But this is all the people that are new subscribers today. We were working on getting past 7,500 subscribers, and get your name on the car just by clicking the like button and subscribing and comment below. Tell me you did it, and we'll get you on there. Oh, Macungie, PA is the plant. You are right. That's the other, I don't know. I stayed in Allentown. Was it technically in Macungie? This, I always called it Allentown, but maybe the town right next to it is Macungie. I thought Macungie was a different area for the actual factory. Macungie was the factory where they built them, and Allentown was where the headquarters were, where the museum is, and where I did my training for Mac. So could be wrong. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been at the Mac dealer. It's been 9 years now. Man. Oh, Andrew Martinez. Well, you're getting your name up here on the lights. We'll give you the final spot on the bottom of this row. Let's see. F9T. I got to remember that. I usually write that last. F9T. Okay. Here we go. F9T. Andrew Martinez. Andrew Martinez, F9T. His name is now in the lights. Right at the bottom there. Now, don't haunt me about my writing skills. I'm, never said I was good at writing. I had somebody else write that sign for me, because if I wrote it, you couldn't read it. So, Andrew Martinez, he got his name on the car. He liked, subscribed, and commented, and I appreciate that. So, let's move along, and let's see what we got here. Danny Boy says, Macungie, PA, in the big truck show. I've been to Pittsburgh and Philly, but that's about it for PA. Okay, so I'll show you what else I got. A Mac. This is something they were throwing out from the parts department. It's an old wind deflector, I guess, for probably like a Mac. I don't know what model Mac. CH. I don't know if that would fit a flat nose, but that's the old Mac logo with those bulldogs like that. Obviously, the newer Mac logo, they changed it. Now, I don't know what generation of Mac logos they're on, but they're a little bit more modernized, obviously. I think Mac even makes trucks for the military. I know they had them in the museum. At least they had versions of them. Oh, it's over the grill. I've seen worst handwriting. Yeah, well, you haven't seen my real handwriting, John. Let's see what else we got. Pittsburgh, I think, putting me in the corner. I always drive in corner at school. Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with the corner, right? You got options of getting out. Oh, Brockway, yeah. So, Dan, I think Brockway was made in New York. And you know what Brockway used? Mac cabs. So I thought Brockway, they have a big truck meet, I think, every year in Batavia, New York. And Brockway is a big part of that. And I believe that Brockways were made in central New York, and they used the Mac cab in a bunch of their models. Not an expert in those by any means. We did not service or ever see Brockways at the Mac dealership. I'm pretty sure that's something we never seen. Did see them. We have a local salvage yard and a big truck salvage yard, and they got a lot of cool stuff that's there. What car is that? Looks like my color. Yeah. So Hulk, this is my Lamborghini-inspired supercar project. It is not an actual Lamborghini. And if you're new here and you subscribe and you already commented, and if you click like, I'll put your name right on the hood of the car. Like all these fine folks that are new to the channel. We got 37 likes here today. We got 14 people watching. People from around the world come in here. We hang out, talk cars, have fun, and yeah. Mac also used the Ford C-Series cab made by Bud. Ooh, that's news to me. Front wheel drive used, or FWD used it too. So the oldest Mac that I dealt with, so that salvage yard I was talking about, the owner of the salvage yard, I told him I wanted to build a rat rod. I do have that rat rod on this channel. I built a B model Mac rat rod using a Chevy Silverado as a base that was wrecked. And it was wrecked and the frame hoops in the front were bent. I had to cut them off anyways. And I fabbed this rotted Mac B model cab and front clip on it and made it, work. And the frame of that truck, that Silverado, was from North Carolina. So the thing was super solid. And, well, I appreciate that, Hulk. Hulk, if you subscribe, I will add your name right here. I'll put your name right under Jen. She's one of our wonderful moderators. Her name's in gold. I'll put your name right under there. You'll be on the hood of my Lambo project. And I'm going to take a picture of that after this stream is done. And B-model large step-side pickup would be cool. Yeah, so Danny Boyd, when you are bored and you look at my long-form videos, which never get love, there's a video that I filmed years, because I built that thing. Man, it's got to be 15 years ago now. And I have the video on here, and it shows kind of the final product. It kind of I thought it turned out neat. And, there's still more you could do. Hulk, did you subscribe? If you subscribe, I'll put your name on there. So... And tell me what the subscriber count's up to, because we're at 4960, I think. 4.46, something like that. All right, Hulk, you're going right on here. Hulk, 1568. We're going to put you right under Jen. All right. Paint pen out. 1568. Oh, 1568 is on the hood. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, yeah, you can. Depending on the angle with the lights and this paint pen, obviously when it dries, it gets darker, so you'll be able to see it better. After the stream, I'm going to take a picture of it and post it on the channel, because I appreciate all the new people that have joined our little community here. We do have some fun. We do repairs, review videos. I had some companies starting to send me some things to test out. I'll show you one of those, because I was really excited about this. Excuse me. Let me tell you how excited I am about the Auto One. So Auto One collaborated with the Fun with Cars channel, and we got this fancy jump pack. Now, this is hand size jump pack power. So I'll turn it on just for you to see it. We had a full charge. Still haven't read all the features of it, but we're able to use this to start the Lambo project, because the Lambo project I haven't really run the engine since the fall. So we're talking 4 or 5 months this engine hasn't run. The battery's dead. But they sent me this wonderful jump pack. They sent me a set of LED bulbs we put in the Mitsubishi, and that really those really actually work great at night. I have tried LED bulbs before, and yeah, Hulk, this thing is really cool. Like you could put this in your glove box or put it somewhere in your car, and this you could start somebody's diesel engine. This is certified, or I don't know, certified or rated to start a diesel engine. So I don't know how big of a diesel engine is 12 volts. So I would assume, you know, if you had like a 1-ton pickup truck with a diesel and the battery was dead, this thing would have enough power to start it. They sell all kinds of things. And in the video that I filmed about the headlights, there's a, don't quote me on this, Hulk. I want to say it was in the neighborhood of 80 bucks. I should probably know this off the top of my head, but I thought it was in the neighborhood of 80 bucks for this. And there's a discount code. So if you find my long form video, I just posted yesterday, there's a discount code to get one. And it's 15% off using the Fun with Cars discount code. And you could actually get your own jump pack to jumpstart this one. They make the smaller one too. So there's cheaper versions, more cost-effective versions. You can get different sizes. This is a fairly large jump pack from them. So Auto One is awesome, and I appreciate collaborating with them and them reaching out. So we got LED headlights in the Mitsubishi Supercar. That's my daily driver that everyone laughs at. You might say it's a joker car, clown car, but I say it's good on fuel. And that baby's over here. So if you see the Mitsubishi, we got to clean up the. My son was cleaning out his car. He sold one of his cars today. Buddy of mine, his worker needed this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see these headlights during the day. Plus, my radio will probably be on, but this is. These are the LED lights that they sent me. LED bulbs or H4s that fit in here. Did a video on how to on the Auto One LEDs. These are actually the nicest LEDs. They're the closest in color to the factory LEDs that came in my wife's Pathfinder. They are actually bright. Now with the daylight and maybe I'll turn these lights off. Let's see if this works for, it's probably not because you're going to see, you'll see the light from there, but let's see if this works. We got to do a couple things. One is kill the radio because I don't want any copyright strikes. I don't know if you could see that on there, how bright those LEDs really are, but these, let's try moving this out of the way. Those LEDs are pretty sick. All right, Jen, your son's looking for a car. What is he looking to buy? What is he looking to drive? Let me turn the headlights off before we kill the battery. We'll need the jump pack to start a brand new car, huh? Oh. How's the camera view of this? Probably doesn't see it much. I think you get a pretty good idea how bright those LEDs are. And they're not offensive coming at you. I have not had anyone flash me like the headlights are too bright. So I appreciate that part of it too. So we got to find Jen's son a car. Now that he is all grown up and serving the country, we got to find him something affordable, reliable. Find him something out here, Jen, but I don't think you want to drive 4 hours to get him a car, right? So this is what we got so far. We got everyone that liked and subscribed today, got their name written on the hood of my Lambo project, including our wonderful mod, Jen. And we just had Hulk. So if you like and subscribe, oh, Alan XM1 said hi. Alan, if you subscribe and comment, you already commented, and click the like button, if I see 49 likes, or I'm sorry, 40 likes, and you tell me you subs, I'll put your name right here. There's a spot right there. You can see the paint hue. It's blue. I would put your name right here if you like and subscribe to the channel. That helps out tremendously. So, doesn't cost you much, just a couple of clicks of the button. And that helps the channel out. We're trying to grow the community. And I appreciate everyone here. And I love meeting people from around the world. New folks that I haven't talked to before. We get a lot of good, there's a lot of good input here. Every once in a while we get a troll, but that's all right. The good with the bad, right? So, uh-oh. Did I lose one of the paint markers? I hope not. Yeah, I did. I got it. I got it. I had it lost in my pocket. So, watching from Florida. All right, Florida's in the house. Alan, if you, I'm in Buffalo, New York. If you click the, I see the 40. We clicked 40 likes. So, a good chance that you, this started out, Mr. Larna, this started out as a Buffalo police car. It was a Ford Crown Victoria that we shortened the frame on it in between axles, and we welded it back together, jigged it up, and then we started building the body. So this is my midlife crisis Lambo project. It's Lamborghini-inspired. It's not a Lamborghini. It is a 4.6 liter V8 with twin turbos in the back, and we have scissor doors, and we have 20-inch wheels, P0 Pirelli tires, 305s in the front, or 305s in the back, 295s in the front. There are the twin screws right there. The exhaust is going to come out of those flanges and head straight back out the back. We got to build the body for the back, find tail lights that work. I have the tail lights in mind. I reached out to the company, see if they wanted to do promo with me, and I have yet to hear back from them. So that is what car we're working on. So what do you say we do some grinding? I don't know. I think that might get the numbers up because we're just over an hour, and we had, so that goes to Mr. Llama 5090. If you subscribe and hit the like, if you hit the like button and subscribe, I'll put your name right under Hulk's. And these are all the people that joined us today. D-Roll was the first person to comment, and he is subscribed. So he got in special and silver down there. Sparks are always fun. I agree. So let's try the spark side of things, all right? What do you think? Should I put some sparks to it? Well, we're going to give that a shot. First, I got to find my safety goggles. I set those down earlier, the other day. I think I put them on my toolbox. Bear with me. Oh, maybe I put them on the drill press. Here they are. Found them. All right. Safety third. I got my safety goggles. All right. Let's see what we do here, chat. You think this will add to the interest? So far, well, this makes a mess of all my brand new headlight buckets, but that's all right. We got to clean them anyways, and they're dirty already, so. So let's take a look, see if we got any new comments. Oh, let's see, we got John Sparks always make. No erasing anyone's name. No, I didn't erase anyone's name. We got still like 9 people in chat, and we only have 42 likes. We're at 1 hour and 16 minutes. If you like and comment in chat and you subscribe to the channel, your name could be on the hood of my Lambo project. Could be right there with everyone else's name. We are doing a subscriber-thon. We're trying to build a channel to 7,500 subscribers. We are at 7,460. So trying to get it up there. And did not erase anyone's name, Jen. Don't worry. Won't look at D Rolls is right here. I could write somebody's name in. I think that would be a bad idea. If I wrote somebody's name here with like sanding it, you would see it forever. I don't think any body filler is going to fix that. At least you'd see through it. Is my... We got to go this way a little bit. All right, let's check. See, does grinding sparks gain any? We got 13 people here. Appreciate that. If you're new to the channel and you click like and subscribe and you comment below, you can get your name added to the hood of the Lambo project. I will write your name in paint right on the hood. Doesn't cost anything but a couple of clicks and like. Chevy 5-Speed says hello. Hi there, Chevy 5-Speed. I have my midlife crisis project here. This is built on a Ford Crown Victoria P71 ex-Buffalo police car that I shortened the frame in between the axles. And we got custom-made hood, custom-made body. We have doors from a Ford Probe. And they are the scissor attachment, or the scissor hinges are added. We have headlight buckets made from carbon fiber, my first ever carbon fiber headlight buckets that I ever made. We're trying to get the body lines straight and perfect around the headlights so that we can add the polycarbonate lenses so that they're at the correct height and at finished quality, as finished as we can get in our garage. So if you're new to the channel and you want your name in lights on the channel and on the hood of the car, click like, comment below that you are new to the channel and you have subscribed, and we will add you. Cost you nothing but a couple of clicks, and we appreciate everyone that's here. So trying to do these live streams more frequently. We got 45 likes. I can't believe that. We're at an hour and 20 minutes. Right? A couple of weeks ago we had 11,000 people come in and out of the live stream. That was amazing. I know this is not the best time to do a live stream on a Saturday, but we're trying different things. And oh, you know what I got? So almost took off D-Roll 420's name off the fender. Would you believe that, Jen? Oh, we made it way down to 3 views. Well, that's not good, people. Now we're back up to 8. If you want your name on this car, on my Lamborghini-inspired supercar, click like and subscribe to the channel. Put a comment below that you have subscribed, and you will get your name in lights, in paint, on the hood of my Lambo project. And I will take a picture of everyone that new subscribed to the channel, and you too will be featured on the channel up in lights. These are all of the new subscribers today that we've gotten. Jen is not a new subscriber, she's one of our moderators, but we have all those people there that got their name on the hood of the Lambo just by clicking like and subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything but a couple clicks, and you can see some cool builds. Come hang out with us in a random live stream. This is built off a Ford Crown Victoria ex-Buffalo police car, and we got a twin turbocharged. We got to hook up the boost area yet. And I turned 50 this year, so you know what every midlife dude needs? They need a sports car. So this is my Lamborghini sports car. All right, we got, oh, Nancy. Nancy said hello. Zangline. I hope I'm saying that right, Nancy. If you click the like button and subscribe, I will put your name right on this car. 200 from Jen's. Jen's got top spot. She's one of our wonderful moderators, and we're looking for new subscribers here at the Fun with Cars channel, where we go and we build fun car projects like this. We make fun, cost-efficient repairs, and we post all those videos. Try to do that a few times a week. There's no charge to subscribe, and we much appreciate the new subscribers. All right, there we go. JB Phillips 8868. Okay, you're next on the list. Are you ready? Can you see this right here? JB Phillips 8868. JB Phillips. Eight, 6, 8. Right there. Hopefully you can see that. JB Phillips 8868. You are on the hood of the car. Thank you for subscribing and liking. There is our newest subscriber, JB Phillips 8868. Thanks for joining us. Once we're all done here today, I'm going to take a picture of that and we're going to post you on the channel. We're growing our community. We have 7,460 subscribers. We're on our way to 7,500 of a Fun with Cars channel. We have fun with cars. That's the idea. Sometimes we get mad at cars, but that's a different story. And, you know, we like sharing each other's projects and talking about car situations. We do get live streams. I've had a few interviews with some very, very interesting people, and I like doing those too. I like meeting people from around the world and talking about cars and different situations, and I don't know, like history. So sometimes we talk car history. We stay away from politics because that doesn't do anything but make people mad. So that's where we're at. So here we are. You can be written in paint on the hood of the Lambo, along with those fine folks that just joined us as new subscribers, just by hitting the subscribe button, clicking the like button that's up at the top here, and commenting down below in chat down here. If you do those 3 things, I put your name in paint on the hood of the Lambo, and it costs you nothing more than a couple of clicks and a few types. So our newest subscriber, in comments down below, JB Phillips. Hopefully the pen matches the placement of the chat. He joined, assuming it's he, I apologize. He joined us, and I put his name right on the hood, right there. And we're all done today. I'm going to probably go for another half hour or try to get to 2 hours in the live. We have 11 people watching, 48 likes right here, 48 likes. Try to get that over 50. The highest I think I ever got was 60 likes, so we're 12 away from that. We did have 11,000 people in live stream with us the other day. That was pretty amazing. But if you subscribe and you comment and you like, you get your name written in paint on the hood of the Lambo, my Lamborghini-inspired project. This is my midlife crisis. I got 20-inch wheels. I got four-wheel disc brakes, twin turbos in the back. We got a V8 4.6 liter under the hood. It's an automatic, and we got scissor doors. We got rear air scoops to the brakes. We're going to put rear air scoops to the turbos in the quarter glass area. We have racing seats. We have carbon fiber headlight buckets, and we have a lot of things going on here. All right. Dave Norton, you liked, if you hit the subscribe button and this clicks up to 49, if you subscribe, tell me how many subscribers the channel has now, and then this goes up to 49 likes, I will write your name right on the hood. This is a paint pen. I will write your name right on the hood, right here under all of our new subscribers today. I will put you on the hood of the Lambo right there. So we started out life as a Ford Crown Victoria ex-Buffalo police car, where I shortened the frame where the factory welds are back here. They weld the frame channels to the rear hoop that goes over the axle, and I cut the welds with the die grinder and separated the car. And then what I did was shorten the frame in between the axles and marked out all the welds where they were. And then we jigged it back together and welded it all up. Had the drive shaft shortened to match. And then we welded it all back together. We took the windshield, and it was upright and tall. We cut it at the firewall. We slid it forward and tilted it down to get 20-degree angle, much like an Aventador, and welded that back together. We put a rear roll bar back here. You can't see it, and then I trimmed it all in with sheet metal to support it so that I can put a rear glass in it, just like a regular, I don't know, Murcielago or whatever. That kind of almost like a Murcielago design, but a typical Lambo style rear glass. And then I finished that, and then we started building body panels, and we put 2 doors in it. We used Ford probe doors. We cut the door frames out of the car, and we welded the entire door frame to the workings of this car, and built off of that. Built a body from scratch, essentially. So that's what we got building here. So any of you fine folks that just joined us, these are all our new subscribers. So I wonder, so this is going to change things a little bit. Let me get you a little bit higher off the ground, and then once I get you off the ground a little bit, I'm going to spin the camera around. Now all the names are going to turn out backwards, but I just want to see if the algorithm, so what happens with this, all these weird things happen with the algorithm, so we got to change some things to try. So the algorithm will pick up different things. So this is the car. These are all the new subscriber names that I wrote on the car. This is the Fun with Cars 716 channel, and we appreciate all you fine folks from around the world. Like meeting new people. We do get some new comments here now. Bodywork is so interesting. I wish I could get the hang of it. Yeah, it's very trying. I am not a body guy by any means. I have a very good friend who has done body work for over 30 years. Show me the basics of it, and I would consider myself know enough to be dangerous. So big picture. So I think just if I sanded off everything and left it rough and just put one color of primer on this, it would probably look the part enough. Oh, block machinist and decently large machine shop. So my son, interesting enough, I took machine and tool in high school as kind of an elective. My son is a machinist right now. He's just starting out. He's a year into it. So that is ironic. So any of our new subscribers that were here today, I have a subscriber drive going on. It doesn't cost you anything except you comment below. So you put a comment down here and you click this button up here so you see that number change. And you subscribe to the channel. Tell me how many subscribers we're at now, and I will write your name right here. Now it's going to look backward. It's going to look, I can't write names backwards, but it looks like I write names backwards. This is because I'm using the reverse camera on my phone. They turn the right direction once I change the direction, but otherwise I can't read the comments. So, so that's where we're at. I live in Buffalo, New York, hence the 716 and the fun with cars. Comment where you're from in the world. I get a lot of interesting folks from around the world. I've had Africa and the Middle East and New Zealand and you name it. England, a lot of Europe, because I had some Volvo content on here. So we get folks from around the world, and I love meeting and hearing people's stories from around the world. I've had people send me emails with their projects. We've posted them during a live stream. Toms River, New Jersey. Scott Lanza is in the house. Hello, Scott. Thanks for joining us. Scott, if you want your name written on the hood of this Lambo, this is my Lamborghini-inspired supercar project built off of a Ford Crown Victoria. All that you have to do is click this little like icon here and comment down below that you subscribed and how many subscribers we're at now. And I will put your name in paint on the hood of my Lambo project. Doing a little subscriber, I don't know, trying to build this channel up a little bit. We got a great community that's growing. We're just shy of 7,500. So Toms River, New Jersey. The only part of New Jersey I've driven in is at the, I guess it would be the southeastern part of the state of New York, where it borders New Jersey. I went to training there for Subaru once years ago, and in that training, I kind of took a ride around in the neighborhoods there, and I'm like, hey, wait, everyone's license plates say New Jersey, not New York anymore. So I actually drove in there. Sacramento, California is in the house. Raymond Salamander, 6204. We have a lot of machine work for guys that do the good guy shows and hot August nights. Yeah, well, California has beautiful weather. California. Oh, Scott Lanza, you're all in, and I see how many subs does it show? Scott, we'll write your name here quick. So it's going to show backwards, but trust me, it's the correct way. Raymond Salamander, I've been to Orange County, California a couple times in my life, and it is absolutely beautiful there. So let me turn you around so you can see your name going on the car. So Scott Lanza. We're going to put you right underneath Jen's name and Hulk's there and JB Phillips. We're going to put you right there. So Scott Lanza, 38 names. Do I have that many? We had 38 people join us for subscribers. That would be amazing. I think that's a little bit much. There's 38 names in chat, but I don't think everyone subscribed. I just got to say, if you subscribe, say you subscribe, tell me what the subscriber count is, and your name goes on the car. Scott says he's all in, so I'm putting him on here. Scott Lanza. There we go, Scott. SCOTTLANZA. Scott Lanza. Hopefully you subscribed. I didn't see a subscriber count currently, but I'm assuming all in means you subscribed, and your name is now on the hood of the Lambo. Just count how many. 30 names so far. Travis Wright. Hey, what's happening? What is the valve adjustment on a Volvo? Okay, I know the answer to this one. It is 0.020 millimeters on the intakes and 0.040 on the exhaust of a Volvo 2.5 if you have the hard puck things. I would have to get, actually, Travis, let me show you this. That's a good question. And if you like and subscribe to the channel, I put your name on the hood of this car too. But let me get my feeler gauges, and I'll show you what the adjustments are. So, just have to find my feeler gauges, which I just organized my toolbox, so you know I can't find things because I've never been this organized actually. So when you organize things, that's what causes you to not be able to find them. I would think that I would put them here, but oh boy. Houston. There they are. All right. You ready? Are you ready? So the question was, so hopefully you can see me. The question was the valve adjustment on a Volvo 2.5. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. So this here, if you can read it, can you read this if I hold this up? 0.4 millimeters. This is the exhaust. This is the exhaust valve adjustment of a Volvo 2.5, plus or minus 0.03 millimeters. Excuse me. And the intake is 0.0 or 0.20. I'll find that. This is the intake, as you can tell how bent it is and how many Volvo 2.5s I've set the valve adjustment on. I do have a lot of Volvo content, so I'm not just making this up. The intake adjustment, this is for the hard adjustment valves. I've never done a 2.5 older than, say, 2006, because the older ones had oil valve lash. You know, you didn't set the valve lash, you just set the valves in there and they adjusted with oil pressure like hydraulic lifters. But this is the intake 1.03 plus or minus. 2012. I am so sorry for coughing. So Travis Wright, if you look at my channel, long form content, I have a bunch of Volvo 2.5 valve stuff on there, rebuilding cylinder heads, you name it. I got it on my channel in long form content, and hopefully that helps somebody. I do have quite a few subscribers from Europe that are heavy into Volvos, and actually my son just sold his Volvo XC70 today, so we don't have any more Volvos in the driveway. My daughter has one, she's at college, so I got to get more Volvos, but nothing's come up that interests me. I would like to get another C70. I think those are cool. And I have 2 convertibles in the driveway waiting for the weather to change. Subscribe, comment, click the like button. I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. Travis Wright, if you say that you subscribe and you click like, tell me what the subscriber count is right now, I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. Country Boy Outdoors, do you ever adjust your rockers with the vehicle running? That's old school way. Country Boy, that's the way we used to do it. We used to, so yeah, we'd make a mess with it, but you take cardboard, take the valve cover off, take cardboard, and all the oil would splash all over, and then you do, it's V8 assuming, do it down the row. You'd loosen the first one till you hear it click, you tighten until it stopped clicking, and then you give it a quarter turn. That's how we used to do it. I've seen different versions of that, and I see guys, you spin the rocker, or you spin the push tube until it gets tight, and then you give it a quarter. Different methods. I've tried and used all of them. Travis Wright. I apologize. 5901. You're going on the hood. It's going to look backwards to you, but trust me, it's right. And right, R-I-G-H-T. T-R-E-V-I-S-W-R-I-G-H-T. What was the numbers after you? 5901. All right, so that's going to look backwards. So we're going to do this. I gotta keep spinning this back around because people are going to think I'm writing their names. Oh no, it'll look the right way this way. Duh, I'm thinking backwards. Travis Wright 5901. It looks different until it dries. It's kind of, see how it's like a bluish color, metallic. It changes, but we got 54 likes, 5 people still watching. John Q. Public is here. Oh, you could afford more than a Volvo Matchbox car. I bought and tell you how many Volvos I bought. And it's kind of funny, when I worked at the Volvo car dealership, that they consider Volvos like a luxury brand. They're literally like, they're like a Swedish Chevy. There's nothing, they're like a working man's car. There's nothing overly exciting about them. But I bought a lot of them and basically intercepted them on the way to the salvage yard, and then we fix them up and we drive them forever. So the nice thing about Volvos, they're undercoated well. They like dip the bodies after they're spot welded together in a bath, anti-corrosive bath, and then they paint the cars so they don't corrode the same way that most of the cars around here do. So Travis got his name in there. John Q. Public. I've either run into you or there's a bunch of people that have your name. Are you subscribed to the channel, John Q? Volvos are really good quality machines. For the most part, I would say so. We got a lot of Volvo content on the channel. A lot of Volvo content. I've had quite a few Volvos. Not the most amount of cars I've had were Volvos, but we just had a Volvo leave the driveway. My buddy's worker needed a good car, cheap, and he was able to drive off with a Volvo XC70. So he has a good car cheap now. So I think the older Volvos are way better than the newer stuff. I ran into, when I was at the dealership, all the new stuff, absolute garbage in my opinion. I mean, they're great when they're not broken, but when they break hard. Oh yeah, I've been here for a while. Love your Ford. Yeah, okay, so John Q. Public, 2949. You're going on the hood. I'm going to put you right next to Jen. John Q. Public. 849. Hopefully you got the numbers right. And hopefully you can see that in real time. I put you right there. John Q. Public, you are on the hood of the Lambo. Appreciate you being here, sir. Did I ever see you in another stream? I swear. There, either somebody else has a similar name, or I ran into you in another stream. Kentucky guy. So what did you start with? Foundation Mustang. Okay, good question. Good question. You're very close, in my opinion. I wanted to get a Mustang or a Camaro to start this project with. My buddy turned me, he actually talked me out of it. He's like, what happens when you take a unibody car and you cut the body off it? You lose all the strength. He's like, you need a full frame vehicle. I'm like, okay, well, what full frame vehicle has a V8 rear wheel drive anymore? He's like, there's only one. And this is it. This is an ex-Buffalo police car, Ford Crown Vic, P71, retired from the Buffalo Police Department. I bought it off a kid who was, I think, turning it into a demolition derby car. he claimed that he was just fixing the broken shifter linkage, but when I put it back together, there was nothing broken about it. He had the rod through the floor hooked to the transmission so that you could shift the transmission without any interlock and all that stuff. So that's where we at. Danny Boyd's back. Was going to be out there and saying on my S197. Tell me about that. First class at gin. There you go. Gin and tonic, maybe? John Q. Public, you the man. They stole my name because I am so cool. Yeah, it's all good. Dave Norton. I have subscribed as my mobile phone does it for me, and I have checked it. Okay. All right. Dave Norton, 4238. Dave Norton, 4238. You're going to go right under John Q. Public. We're going to put the 4238 in first. Hopefully you can read that. Can you see that? Dave Norton? No, it's going to dry and it'll change color a little bit. Dave Norton, 4238 is there. 05 Mustang GT Premium Satin Silver 5-speed, 355, needs paint bad. So my buddy Rex, who was here not too long ago, I don't know if I ever posted anything on his car. His paint is pretty bad. He's got an 05 Mustang GT that a convertible. 05 Mustang convertible. I don't know, is it a GT? I don't think so. But his son, who is a famous actor, bought him when he first started making real money. And my buddy Rex has got that car. He needs paint on his car now. My neighbor was talking about doing it. I don't know if he's going to or not. But yeah, that's something that happens over time. How big are those wheels in the Lambo in disguise? So those are 20-inch. 20-inch by, I forget the width of them. They're at least 8 inches wide, I believe. They are 295 30s on the front. Those are Pirelli P0s off of a Porsche 911. And the backs, those are 305 30 R20 Pirelli P0s. They were takeoffs off of somebody with a lot more money than me. And they came off a Porsche 911. And when they get what they deem as maybe halfway worn, I don't know, maybe they're quarter worn, they got a lot more rain groove than a lot of cars and tires that I've driven on the road, and they work just fine. Let's see. I saw a guy in the internet back in 2006 or so build a fastback into a retractable with a like a convertible, like a old Skyliner, Danny Boyd. That would be cool. Kentucky guys, the other option would be an S10. I put them at 48 to 53 GM trucks for years. You can build just about anything using that frame. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the S10s, they're just not around anymore. Plus, I wanted something that ran and drove and I could just rebody. So that's why I got this thing. But I agree, the S10s, you could build quite a bit. I mean, guys jam V8s in them all the time and made huge power. Now they were using Colorados, and they were taking Colorados and putting 5.3 LSs or 4.8s and boosting them and making like 500-600 horsepower. It's crazy. It is crazy what you can do. John Q. Public, they are some super slim profile tires. Yeah, these tires are like, it took 2 men and a baby to put these things on. Actually, one of the techs at Porsche Land Rover helped me with them. We had to reverse mount them. There's a special of course, we had to have a kind of high-end tire machine at the Porsche dealer. And for doing these, there was a rubber pad that put down. We mounted the wheel so that the wheel was face down on the machine. and it was absolutely ridiculous trying to get the bead on over the rim. But once they were on, I mean, it didn't take much to get them to air up because the beads were pretty much already seated. So, Yankee Public picked a great, sturdy. That is kind of like my buddy that retired from the Buffalo Police. He was like, yeah, the guy, the main tech there that runs the police garage, those guys all swore by these Panthers and how easy they were to work on and how durable they were. I mean, you figure the stuff that day-to-day police action puts these things through, and you definitely can see where that would help things out. So, come on, we get any more subscribers? I'm going to put the name on the car there. We're at 54 likes. We got 6 more to go to beat the record. 6 more likes, that's all we need. We can get your name on the hood of the Lambo project. You have to do 3 quick things. Click like. That moves up. Comment below that you after you subscribe, and then tell me how many subscribers we're at. All right, Gary Lucas, 3476. Hey, maybe that's 3476. You just turned 50. My birthday's coming up, and I'm going to turn 50. I was in 76. Gary Lucas, 3476. So I'll write the 3476. Gary Lucas. Gary Lucas is on the hood of the Lambo. Thank you for subscribing and joining the community. We're at 57 likes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, John Q. Public. That helps out quite a bit. I really want to get our community built up a little bit. We're just starting to get promos from different companies. I just got that jump pack and that LED headlight set from Auto One. Those things are actually awesome. I thought, well, these things are going to be cheap. No, these things, the headlight bulbs are really nice. And I've tried many LEDs before without liking them much. These ones that I got for the Mitsubishi Supercar. Now, some may call it a clown car, but it's my Mitsubishi, so it's a supercar. My Mitsubishi Mirage had halogen bulbs, and we upgraded them to LEDs. They look modern, like my wife's Nissan Pathfinder behind us. So we got quite a few new subscribers here. So if you're new and you just joined us, if you're new and just joined us, these are all the fine folks that joined us today. Join the party, join the Fun with Cars 716. I got their names written on the hood of the Lambo. Why? Because I want them to be a part of the community too. And, you know, I appreciate everyone and meeting everyone from around the world. Of course, Danny Boy, he's an old friend from the Uncle Tony's Garage live stream. And Mexican Spec, who's one of the moderators here. Actually, Mexican Spec will probably go live later today. I'll probably be in that. So may see Dan over there too. Dan and I kind of swim in the same social circle, so to speak. So, but if you're new to the channel and you click the subscribe button and hit this like button up here and then tell us about it down here in the comments, I will add your name to the hood of the Lamborghini. And when we're all done today, now we're pushing up on 2 hours, and that's probably where we're going to end for today. But I'm going to take a picture of all the names that subscribe, and I'll make a post thanking everyone for joining us today. And hopefully this will be a thing going forward, because I think this is kind of fun. I see different things. I see girls doing makeup, writing people's names on their face in makeup. That's kind of crazy to me. I don't want to do that. I went to Mexican Special live stream. Oh, am I cutting in a Mexican Specs live stream? Oh, he's going to be mad. Is it that time already? No. Well, tell Mex I'm sorry. I'm not trying to... He usually emails me, and if he did, I didn't see it. I'm definitely trying to walk over his live stream. I know we're trying different things to help build each other's channel, so hopefully... I'm not walking over his stuff because we're all about a team over here. So anyways, Mexican Spec, he's got some cool cars that he sells and imports into the United States. Definitely worth checking out Mexican Spec's channel because there's a lot of cool stuff that he has on there. So, oh man, we are 2 likes away from, oh, okay, so he's not, okay. So I'll see him later then. We're two likes away. Look at this. See the thumbs up? Now 1 like away. 59 likes. If you like and you click over my name and subscribe to the Fun with Cars channel, and oh, okay, yeah, like the start of the stream hasn't started yet. So I haven't got that notification yet, Danny boy. Thanks for clarifying that. So you click the like, you go over and subscribe, and then you comment right down here in the bottom, like right down here underneath Danny Boyd's. Tell me that you're a new sub. Your name will go right on the hood of the Lambo. This paint pen will write your name right on the hood of the Lambo. When we're done with the stream today, and not too much longer, I will take a picture of everyone's name. So hurry up, get in, comment, like, subscribe, and I will write your name right on the hood of the Lambo. And while we're working on it, everyone will be able to see that you were part of building the channel. So that helps out a lot. So we're going to go, while we're waiting on a few, oh, there's 60 likes. Yeah, we got 60 likes. I just need somebody to say that they subbed to the channel. If you say in comments, you subbed, you're going to go right underneath Gary Lucas's name. Right here, I got a spot for you. Or underneath Travis's Wright's name. We can put you there too. We got room. We got room to grow, peeps. We got room to grow. We got 12 people, 61 likes now. That sounds, foretold. Hello. Did you subscribe, foretold? I am curious if you're a new subscriber or not. Jen Wright's back. Did you get out of work yet? Ah, nice. You're getting excited. All right, I'm foretold. You're next on the hood. Here we go. We're at 61 likes. I think we beat our record. So let's go. MMM4. All right, here we go. MMM4 told. M4 told. You are on the hood of the Lambo. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. So just now, you just got out of work. So hopefully you're doing something fun when your son comes home. So we're at 61 likes. I think we broke the channel record for a live stream, 62 likes. And if you are new and you click the like button and you click the subscribe button and then you tell us all about it down here, I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. That's all you have to do. Those 3 simple things. Click like. Make that number go up. Click in the subscribe button. Tell me how many subs we have and comment down below, and I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. Are you putting up Lamborghini and Ford GT40 posters up from... Oh, that's his son? Yeah, I don't know. Jen, what kind of cars do your son like? I don't know that, actually. Jen's never told me. But we got to find her son a car. So if you're in Michigan and you got a decent car for sale, cheap, well, affordable, hit Jen up. She may have a buyer for you. We got the Lambo. We did fill up the hood quite a bit. Uh-oh, Trisha63. I am building this for a street car, Trisha. So let me get you on the hood of the Lambo. Trisha63 is going right here. Trisha63 right there. Hopefully, now that paint changes color as it dries, Latricia63 is right here on the hood of the Lambo. Thank you for liking and subscribing. This is my midlife crisis project. This is what I am building because I'm turning 50 this year. It does run and drive. This is built off of a Ford Crown Victoria ex-Buffalo police car. We shortened the frame. We cut the windshield frame. We added it at a drastic angle. We welded it back in. We put Ford probe doors and door frames on it to make it a two-door. We started modifying the body. I put a roll cage in it. I added twin turbos and an intercooler in the back. We still haven't hooked it up to the engine. And we got 20-inch wheels, Pirelli P0 tires off of Porsche 911. Not that that's really critical, but I used to work at the Porsche dealer, and we used to get that stuff all the time because guys with Porsche 911s can afford to change their tires out a lot sooner than most. So instead of throwing those in the garbage or having the used tire guy take them, I got 2 sets, and I mounted 1 set on here. Bought brand new wheels to fit the Ford Crown Vic chassis and the tires. So we got P295 30s, R20s in the front, P305 30s in the back. And what else did we do? We made headlight buckets from carbon fiber, and we made a hood from scratch. Hey, Michael Rivera is here. Hello, thank you. East Chicago, Indiana. Well, I don't even know if I've ever been to Indiana, quite honestly, but I welcome you here. If you are new to the channel and you click this little like button here, that's 65. Somebody just clicked it, and you subscribe, and then you comment down below that you're a new sub, I will write your name right on the hood of this Lambo project, and you can watch this build as we go. Usually grinding and welding on the hood. Today I'm just doing a subscriber vlog, and we're talking about things. So East Chicago, Indiana is in the house, and Michael Rivera, R1P, or is it RIP? If you subscribe to the channel and tell me down below, I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. We're just over 2 hours in. We have 66 likes. We broke the record by 6. We're 66 likes. That's 10% over the number of likes I've ever gotten in a live stream. Now, granted, I'm going a little longer than normal just because it's a Saturday. The weather, I should probably clean the window. Look at the window, as how dirty it is from all the grinding and stuff. But it's not snowing out yet. John, you better not tell me it's snowing there today, because I don't want. Somebody told me it was going to snow again, and I'm kind of over it. I got 2 convertibles in the driveway waiting for the top to go down, and that's just not happening so far. Dude, you should buy an 02 Dodge 1500 and 2JZ swap it. So 2JZ, I believe that is a Toyota inline 6-cylinder engine. Am I correct on that? The Tall's Toner. The Tall's Toner, that's a new commenter here. I don't know if you're new to the channel. If you're new and you click this little like button, that helps. And you click over on the subscribe button, and then you comment down below, I will write your name on the hood of this Lamborghini-inspired Terero Vittoria, built on, and you know what Terero means in Spanish? It means bullfighting. The Lamborghini models, for those of you who are not familiar with Lamborghini lore, Lamborghini models are named after winning bulls. So when the bull wins, that's what they named him after. So, yeah, true, they can make great horsepower. I like Toyotas when they ran Chevrolet engines. Tell me if you know the story of the Chevrolet engine in a Toyota. I just had this conversation with my buddy actually last night and into today. I changed out a Toyota engine on his Toyota stock engine, and it was a Chevy design engine. So, Country Carpenter is here, 7819. Hello. How tall are you, Mr. Stoner guy? Whoever the stoner is, I don't smoke weed, so, but I am 6'5". So, let's see. It is a little chilly, but it's supposed to warm up later. Yesterday it was really nice, almost 70. Well, maybe we'll get some of that, but we have not had 70 degrees here. Country Carpenter's here. The Prism. Like Chevy Prism? 6'9". That's a little, I have trouble most days at 6'5", fitting anything, including a lot of cars that I can't physically drive, and you can appreciate that, I'm sure. I remember when I worked as a tech way back in the day, a guy bringing his MG in for New York State inspection, and I had to have him drive it in the shop because I could not physically operate the pedals because my knees were in the dashboard and my feet would not, I couldn't get my legs to go down to touch the pedals. So there's that. 5.7 liter 350 block. Country Carpenter 5.7 is good engine. What are we referring to? Did I miss something here? We don't fit in Hondas. It sucks. Only truck for me. Oh, you don't fit in Hondas. Yeah. Only trucks. Now, I'm 6'5". I'm going to show you the car that I drive. You ready? Are you ready for the exciting? This is my other supercar. This is my supercar. Laugh as you will. Now that's my garage cat that walked over the hood of my Mitsubishi Mirage supercar. Laugh as you will. I actually fit in this car pretty well. And it's comfortable and it's good on gas and it's brand new and it's under warranty and I don't have to work on it. So that's all good, except I did fix a tire on it the other live stream a few weeks ago. So there's that. 68 likes now. Toyota Chevy block. Oh, okay, I got you. The 5.7 Toyota block. No, it's not that. It's not that, Country Carpenter. I'm going to tell you the story of, I believe it is the Model F engine. I have video filmed. I'm waiting up for the last piece to put it all together. Toyota, starting from 1947, ran an inline six-cylinder engine that was retro-engineered from the original Chevrolet six-cylinder blue flame design inline six-cylinder. And you can look this up, but the Toyota Type F engine is a Chevy design that they retro-engineered and they cast their own, and they basically copied the Chevy inline six-cylinder, and they ran that up until 2002 in their applications for the Central America. So fun fact, Toyota's used Chevy engine design, and I love to tease my Toyota JDM fanboys that comment on my videos when I have Toyotas in them, that I like Toyota when they ran Chevy engines, and that is a fact. That is 100% fact that they copied the Chevy engine after World War II, and they used them in their cars. So Toyota Chevy block. I will look it up. Toyota Chevy block. Now I'm interested. I did not. Maybe they copied the Chevy V8 block for the thing. They copied the inline six-cylinder. I mean, Chevy makes good engines. I don't care what anyone says. At least, but not the 3.6 liter. As Rob the mechanic says, they make their timing chains out of chocolate. But that's a different story. If you're new, we're at 69 likes. Can we get to 70? I need one more like. And if you hit subscribe and then you comment down below here that you subscribe to the channel, I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo project. You're at 70, Country Carpenter. You liked and subscribed? I will put you on here. It doesn't say 70 on my screen yet, though. If you say that you subscribe, oh, there it is. It's just click 70. All right, Country Carpenter 7819. 7819. Country Carpenter. Country Carpenter 7819. You are on the hood of the Lambo. I know it looks a little weird because the paint's still drying, but all right. Oh, it's 71 now. James Bogner, you're next on here. Jim Bogner, 2453. Jim Bogner, 2453. Jim Bogner, 2453. Wow. Anyone see the subscribe count now? We gained quite a few here. 71. I appreciate that. Jim Bogner, thanks for joining us. Dave Norton. Yeah, all right. I got 71 showing on mine. Not the new 6.2 liter gonna cost $1 million. I know. They really, I mean, if you want to talk about the most solid engine ever built, I'm gonna show you. I have one in the driveway. The most solid engine ever built. You ready? You guys want to see the most solid vehicle ever built? Well, solid engine ever built. And I will debate this with anyone. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Look at all your names here. I cannot believe this. Look at this. This is crazy, don't you think? These are all the new people that subbed to the channel today during this live stream. Country Carpenter is here. Where are you in the world, Country Carpenter? What part of the world are you? So, right here, that is a 2000 GMC Yukon. That has a 4.8 liter on it. And, oh yeah, the Iron Duke was stout. Absolutely. I agree with that. Anyways, that car, or that Yukon, I paid $500 for 10 years ago. And I use it to plow the driveway. And it's got 260,000 on it, maybe? I don't know. But those engines, if you keep oiling them and you take care of them, those engines will last 500,000 miles, in my opinion. I think there's many proven cases where they go even further than that. You're by Lake Erie? I'm by Lake Erie, too. Lake Erie is that way. As the crow flies, about 20 minutes. As I'm in Buffalo, New York, so we're right on Lake Erie. So I wonder what part of Lake Erie you are. From Tiffin, Ohio. Now I live in North Fort Myers, Florida. There you go. Jim Bogner's in Florida is in the house. My best friend's parents have a place in, oh, it's going to kill me. It's near Fort Myers. It's near Fort Myers, and it's right on the Gulf side. Oh, man. Bonita Springs. That's where they're at. Bonita Springs, Florida. That's where my best friend's parents have a place. Cape Coral? Or you were guessing. So, let's see where we got. Oh, hold on. What do you think of the Mustang? I have no problems. I had the only Mustang I ever had that I recall was I definitely had this car because I have fond memories of it. It was an 88 Mustang GT 5 liter with a 5-speed, and that car ripped, and it was a lot of fun. But this is a Ford Crown Victoria, ex-Buffalo police car, as I said. Oh, Brian Ray is here. Brian Ray said hello. Hello, Brian Ray. Brian Ray, let me talk about the like, the subscribe, and the comment down below. You get your name right on this hood here. I got a paint pen. I'd be happy to write any new subscribers on the hood. We got a little bit of spring subscriber drive. We're trying to get to 7,500 subscribers on the channel, and we are very close. We are very close. Flyer Thomas did that? You said yes? Oh, Jen's got family in Naples. There you go. Could be your neighbor. Could be your neighbor over there. All right. Flyer Thomas. So the Thomas Flyer, I believe that was a Buffalo-made product. But Flyer Thomas 3254. Flyer Thomas 3254. Oh, Flyer Thomas, that's an interesting name. I just put your name up there. It's going to take a second to dry. I'll take you over it. Flyer Thomas, I assume you are a pilot and your name's Tom? That's my guess. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I do car keys down here. Oh, okay. So Jim Bogner, here's my question. Everyone that does keys can't seem to do Volvo keys. That's a special program or whatever, and there's only a few people that spend the big bucks for it. Can you do Volvo keys? Flyer Thomas says, yes, sir. So he's a pilot. Are you a commercial pilot, private pilot, or and what do you fly, freight or people? I have a good friend of mine who flies freight for FedEx. I think he's flying for now, 737s. And you've never been to Florida, Jen? You got to go. It's nice to visit. We visited about a year and a half ago. Last time we drove down. We went to, I can't, why my brain's not working today. We drove, not to Disney, but the other one that's there. So that's where we went, to the 50, it was like 50s themed hotel. Men's most likely, but my buddy, top 5 in the country, he might. Oh, your last name is Flyer. Oh, that's cool. All right. Sorry, I didn't know. So the Thomas Flyer, so there was a famous car manufacturer, I thought, made in Buffalo, or maybe I'm confusing stories because I'm getting old. That's why I'm building a Lambo, because I'm getting old and I need a sports car. But Thomas Flyer was the name of a car. Last time I was in Florida was 30 years ago. Brian Ray, thanks for joining us. So I was in Florida 30 years ago, and I was in Florida a year and a half ago. We went there for our honeymoon to Disney, and we took the kids to Disney a couple times when they were young. And then we did the other theme park next to Disney, Universal Studios, right? Am I saying? I don't know. I forget all these different theme park names. Yeah, Jen said it. Universal Studios. And, we had a good time, but it's, saturation overload with all of, sensories, Are you running a AOD 4-speed overdrive automatic? I am, sir. John Q. Public. I am running the factory 4-speed, and I don't think it's an AOD, though. I thought it was a 65, whatever. I forget the name of but it is the factory. Well, Jen, take a vacation. Florida's a nice place to visit. I like Southern California, too. I wanted to take my wife there. She's not a fan of going to California, but I tell you what, anyone ever been to Southern California, I completely get it, except for the traffic and the cost. It is absolutely gorgeous. And both times I've been there, it was absolutely gorgeous. That was in Orange County, though. So, yeah, we got to make time for vacation, So I'm going to give this another minute and a half, and then we're gonna call it. Any last takers on new subscribing, clicking like, and putting a comment down below? I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. I'm just about ready to wrap this up. We went 2 hours, and we're going to go 2 hours and 22 minutes. Jen's name is on the car. Yes, it is. Jen's name's in gold because she's one of our wonderful moderators. It helps out a lot. She's an OG Fun with Cars subscriber. So known Jen for a few years. Bailey Smith, you are welcome to join us on the hood of the Lambo. You got a minute to do it. Click like, move this like button up, click subscribe, and then tell me in the comments, and I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. This is my Lamborghini Terero inspired supercar. This is not a real Lambo, and it's not copied off of any Lambo. I'd rather see California before Florida. All right, well, definitely do it, Jen. Go to Southern California, and I highly suggest going to Orange County because it's beautiful there. Absolutely beautiful. So, looks nice. Well, I appreciate that. Bailey, if you want to get your name on the hood of this Lambo, just click the subscribe button and I'll put your name right here. We got a minute left because I'm going to shut the stream down here actually pretty soon. So I appreciate everyone who's joined us. And every time I say I'm going to shut the stream down, then I get I get a bunch more things here. Johnny Bain, y'all have an awesome Saturday. John Q, thanks for joining us. I may do this again later this weekend or later today. And who else is there? Johnny Bain is here. Shut it down. Well, I appreciate that, Q. Thanks for commenting. So we are at 2 hours, 22 minutes, and anyone that the last minute says they subscribed and my subscriber count goes up, I will put your name on the hood of this car. It costs you nothing except for a couple of clicks. Cure 427. 427. Oh, Ford engine. Big block. Y'all have an awesome Saturday. Spring, people. Keep it the faith. Yeah. You unsubbed? Well, I appreciate that. Now I can erase your name from the car? We could do that. I know, I appreciate that. It's not serious with cars, it's fun with cars for that reason, because I like that kind of sense of humor. So yes, if you unsubscribe from the top from the channel, I just grind your name off the hood. That's all we do. That's how we fix that, right? Man, we're one like away from 75. Maybe we'll just stick around for another couple minutes. So we had 75 likes and roll grind it off. Yeah, we could do that. I'm worried. What I'm worried about, Cure, is now that I wrote all this stuff on, even though I sand it down and I do the body work, a lot of times that kind of stuff bleeds through the paint for whatever reason. So you may actually still be able to see your name after it's like finished and base clear and polished looking nice. You may be able to come up to the hood of the car and see your name written in it. That would be funny, actually. So we are one like away from 75 likes. We have 9 people watching still, and we had a bunch of things here. Ford 427 or Chevy 427. Both are awesome sauce. I've never had either one, but I know I wish I could create more Sparks Gen, but I think we're just going to wind it down. Maybe we're just going to have to be shy. And our next goal to beat is 74. So that's easy to remember. Oh, the hood? Yeah, the hood part there. I gotta make the hood supports. We're gonna get into that. Maybe tomorrow morning I'm gonna start making the metal. I gotta make metal arches to support the hood underneath from the corner here to the center on both sides all the way around, so that we don't get the wobbling from the hood. I think that's the next step. So maybe tomorrow morning we're gonna do that. Maybe that'd be tomorrow morning's live stream. Wouldn't that be cool? And I do, so talk about the hood struts. I gotta get the proper size hood struts so that I can open the hood and they have that and it stays open, because I'd rather not have the hood prop rod. I like the struts that stay open, but we'll talk about that. You think I should do just a generic hood prop? I mean, right now I got a piece of wood that I stick in there to keep the hood open. Or should I actually do use concept? Talk to me about that, Country Carpenter. I'm missing the context of that statement. Can I see the whole car? Iron Throne asked to see the whole car. Okay, I'm going to give you one last tour. See, we're winding down. I wish I could get one more like. Then we have to beat 75 likes for a live stream. I know it's gone on a long time. All right, so let's look at the whole car back this way. Now, I got you on the tripod still. So there is the car. Doesn't look like much in here. I can assure you outside, especially looking at the back of it, and you see how wide it is and it's fairly low. It's gonna look the part, I think. There is 75 likes. Thank you for that. If you are new and sub to the channel, and comment below, and I will write your name on the hood of this. But as we go around the car, let me show you what we got. So we started life out as a Ford Crown Victoria, ex-Buffalo police car. We took, so the frame rails run along the bottom of the car, and it's had a 115-inch wheelbase. But that's too long for a supercar, two-door looking thing. So we took the and when I say we, that means I, but you're 76 likes. Whoa. We took the factory welds where the rear frame hoops are. There's a long form video on the channel. So if you subscribe, you can check it out. You cut the welds with my die grinder. I marked out the welds 9 3/4 inches up the frame rail this way. So picture the axle is back here, and we chopped out 10 inches back here. And then I rejigged the car frame and re-welded it. And then I added a roll bar back here, cut the body off, cut the windshield frame, and moved the windshield forward and back. So we got a 20-degree angle from the horizon for the windshield angle that matches like an Aventador. And then welded all that in. I added a roll bar in the back to give it support in case, God forbid, we ever flip this car on its roof. Highly doubt that would ever happen, but you never know. And then I started building the body because I took the fenders and the front clip off. I cut the roof off. I cut the body tub and shortened it a foot essentially in the middle of the car, and then seam welded it back together. We still got a lot of that fit and finish and seam work to do. I got aftermarket racing seats in it. I got 20-inch wheels. They are 295 30 R20s in the front, 305 20 or 305 30 R20s in the back, Pirelli P0s. And I added twin turbo. Oh, let's talk about that here. So, first I'll show you this. So, what does Lambos or any supercar have? In my opinion, they have the air scoops and the side of the car going towards the brakes. I'm going to put air scoops up in the quarter glass area going to feed the turbos on each side. That's where the cold air is going to come in to feed the turbos. They also have flat tops of the doors, and they got a wicked angle on the windshield. All those features. It's really wide. The wheels I got, the offset of the wheels forced the edge of the tires from the skinny tires out. So the offset of the wheels similar to the stock wheels, but because the tires are wider, essentially the car is wider, lower, and drastically. Look, it is a 4.6. These engines are fairly reliable, high mileage kind of stuff. And with the twin screws and low boost, we should get about 400 horse roughly. So not anything crazy. This thing's never going to be a drag car or anything. It's just my midlife crisis, cruise around town. I'm not looking to drive fast. But we put the scissor doors on. They cut the entire door frame out of a Ford. It was a Ford Probe. Cut the entire door frame out so we can take the door frame, push it up to the car, and weld it to the body, the rocker, and all the way around to make it, weather tight, essentially. And then we have Lambo doors on it because every Lamborghini, not every Lamborghini, but Lamborghinis with horsepower have scissor doors. So don't mind that squeak. That's something we can add. The doors always need adjustment, and those hinges. That's all aftermarket cheap stuff that I bought. There's not a lot of money in this car, but that's what we built. So we appreciate everyone new that joined us today. We have had a lot of new subscribers off this. Now, we went 2.5 hours, and I appreciate everyone that was here and hanging out with us. 400 is plenty. My Widowmaker Porsche is 380 and feels insane. Iron Throne's got a Porsche. These days, horsepower is literally a number at this point. I know. And if you drive any of the high-end electric cars, the battery electric cars, compared, no, I'm going to say this, you might disagree, but if you've driven any, Porsche Taycan Turbo S. I drove a Porsche Taycan Turbo S on a PDI test drive, and I asked if the electrons were turbocharged. Anyways, faster than all get out. Faster than any other Porsche 911 or anything I drove. I've never driven anything, any of the high-end 911s. I haven't driven any, but driven Lambos and everything. The battery electric vehicle, there's nothing like acceleration for that. Jacob Kaz, start her up. The battery is dead. We'd have to use the jump pack. I've been using this as a means to add subscribers to the channel. Yeah, electric motors, you get all the torque, all the power now. That is Saturn the cat. You know why she's named Saturn the cat? Because I used to have a lot of Saturns, and she's always around. And she had kittens in the front shrubs, and she's been around forever. But she is in the twilight of her life, and she loves laying on the Lambo, and she has a feral friend that comes in and joins her. We call him Graybeard, and he sleeps in the Lambo. I got cardboard on the seat, and he likes sleeping in there. We don't bother him. He doesn't bother us. He's not a people person, but just... yeah, so Jacob, I have a long form video showing the rough build, the start of the, kind of shows how I made the car, but it's from a few years ago, but at least it shows you like the car in three pieces. Literally the front section of the Ford Crown Vic is one section, the tub of the body was another, and the rear frame and axle was a third, and then I cut the frame and put it back together, jigged it up and welded it back together and added a roll cage, talked about that. So anyways, I appreciate everyone. You daily at Taycan, really? You're not a huge fan of? I only drove one on a PDI test drive when I worked at the Porsche store, and I thought it was pretty insane. We had Land Rover Jaguar there, and I went to I-Pace training and drove that in Southern California. Everyone tells me about the Tesla Plaid. I never drove one. I never drove a Tesla besides a Tesla Model X, and that wasn't any. Old Saturns never die. Yeah, the original Saturns were absolutely amazing. I had a ton of them. S-Series Saturns were awesome. It's a Vic, yes. Yes, Jacob, this started life as a Buffalo police car, retired, unit 556 or 552, I forget. It's in the video. Long video that's on the channel. And I'm surprised you say that, Iron Throne. The daily driving Taycan, so when I left Porsche, that's just after they came out, so I didn't see any longevity and get any reports of from people how they liked them. The I-Paces, those things sold like they didn't sell, and I never got to talk to anyone. This is my Lambo, Alex. Oh, 2222, Alex Hine, 2222. We got another like. We're at 77 likes. Holy smokes. Anyways, I had a subscriber drive going today. This is my Lambo built on a retired Buffalo police car, ex-Buffalo police car. This was a Crown Vic until I shortened the frame in between the axles and re-put everything back together. And it is my Lamborghini-esque car. It is not a Lamborghini by any means. I have one Lamborghini factory part that I bought from West Palm Beach. Lamborghini, and that is the rear script from a Lamborghini Huracan. And we're going to use that on the back of this car when we get it all together to pretend like we have a Lamborghini when we go to Cars and Coffee, and 90% of the people won't know that it's not a Lambo, hopefully. That's the idea. We get the body lines right and the body gaps right, and then you just put into the parking lot and you park it, and it's got scissor doors and it's shiny and it says Lamborghini on the calipers, and people think, wow, it's some Lamborghini model they never heard of. We're just having fun. So did you buy yours brand new, Iron Throne? Did you buy your Taycan brand new? And how long have you owned it? I'm curious about that, because I've not gotten to talk to anyone that owned one. So, truth be told, I'm not a huge German car guy. I do not like the over-engineering. Brand new since launch. Yeah, so I remember, I'm sure you did, because you bought one. You remember when they had it set up on the USS Independence, where they were able to go from 0 to 100 and back to 0 again in the length of the flight deck? That was insane. I mean, and when they got those Taycans, I remember the sales manager, a couple of the salesmen, and maybe the F&I manager taking it on the road, and literally, like, in an eighth mile, it was already doing 100 miles an hour, and the road was like a 35-mile-an-hour zone. He's like, they couldn't believe how insanely fast the thing was. And I don't even remember what trim level it was, and I know there's like ludicrous mode or whatever Porsche called it. But it was impressive at the very least. I mean, if you've never driven a battery electric vehicle and you're like, oh, gasoline forever, until you drive a battery electric vehicle, I really think you're not doing it justice. The only thing I can say, and maybe you'll agree, Iron Throne, the battery electric vehicle I miss the sound from the engine. Like, that's part of the thrill and the rush of driving it. Like, the power is insane, like mind-blistering fast. There is no doubt a battery electric vehicle, the acceleration is just insanity. It just misses the sound. It's just, well, I appreciate that, Alex. Alex Hine, if you subscribe to the channel yet, anyone that's new to the channel and is subscribed, I will put your name on the hood of the Lambo. Now, Iron Throne seems like a pretty cool guy. He actually owns a real supercar, in my opinion, and like a lot of the supercar owners that I have come in contact over the years, most supercar owner dudes are super cool and down to earth. And anyways, we appreciate you guys being here. Sounds like a real death machine in the hands of inexperience. John Q. Public, no doubt, if you were not a smart driver and you had the keys to a battery electric vehicle, you could put yourself in danger in a real hurry, like real fast. Not even joking. There is too much power right now, and if you don't know what you're doing, you could definitely hurt yourself and somebody else. Gintani, SVJ. So I don't know what a Gintani is. I will have to research that. I am by no means a Lamborghini expert, so I apologize for that. But so here is what we are doing. This is my Lamborghini build, my Lamborghini-inspired build. Finally found another Nissan QV350D engine for $600. Garrison's Madhouse. I did not know you were looking for a Nissan engine, but $600 for an engine these days is actually, Gintani is a tuning company. Oh, okay. SVJ, so was it an Aventador? Because when I hear SVJ, Lamborghini SVJ, I automatically think of Aventador SVJ. that's kind of where I am. 102,000 miles and it's not blowing up. Well, 102,000 miles these days, if it's taken care of, is not a lot of miles at all. I have plenty of cars in the driveway with way higher miles than double, triple the mileage of 102,000. So 102,000 miles. Mileage doesn't scare me if it's been tuned. The old engine had 178 on it and it was blown up. Yeah, nobody likes to have a engine fail on them. That's no fun. It's costly to repair. We fix a lot of engines on my channel. When we get into the repairs, this is my midlife crisis build. And, you know, that's... We got anyone else that's subscribed to the channel? Anyone else that subbed to the channel? I'd happy to put your name on the hood of this. Is that an Infiniti engine? They are pretty awesome. So my son has an Infiniti outside. It's a QX56, and that is the Tokioti engine, as they call it. All right, Ian Throne, you're going on the hood. If you're all right with it. Give me a second. I dropped the pen. So, Ian Throne, sub to the channel. I appreciate that. You're getting special... Ian Throne is in the house, is newest subscriber to the channel. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Where are the 03 man? And oh, you paid $850 for 03 Maxima and put $2,600 into it. Yeah, the guy that just bought my son's Volvo, he had 12 Maxima, Altima, sorry. I think he said Altima. Anyways, he had the CVT transmission fail on his and needed wheels right now. So, taking Danny Boy, taking my ma on the telephone. Oh, talking to your ma on the telephone. Well, tell ma I said hello, Danny Boyd. Garrison's Madhouse, just don't buy an 05 Chevy Malibu 2.2. Why is that? I've actually had good luck with the 2.2 engine. If you don't change the oil and if you hear the timing chains start to slap and you let them go, they will blow up. But I don't know. 05, they didn't have the direct injection yet, and any of the other stuff that failed on those. Those I thought were pretty tight. I think the only thing that I ever ran into on the Ecotech engine, which is an Opel-based engine, I believe. If I'm correct, the 2.2 liter, which a lot of Saturns had, like the Saturn L series started them. That's their situation. They had the Ecotech in on the 4-cylinder engine, and those were very common to have timing chains fail. And if you let them go and they were making noise, the timing would skip and then flatten all the valves, and then you have to put valves in it, have the head off, and yeah, I've done that a few times. Bought it for $400 and just crapped all over itself. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Could you write my name on that car? Goofy Boy, Goofy Boy 420, did you subscribe to the channel and did you click this like button up here? I would be happy to. Transmission's already gone at 168,000 miles. Yeah, so that's the one thing on the GMT 800s. The transmissions, the 4L60Es, after 130,000 miles, they get soft, so you got to be really easy on them. My newest Ford Edge has double the miles. Yeah, I'm not afraid of miles, Jen. It's all about how it's been maintained. I have plenty of vehicles in the drive with all over 200,000 miles between my son's cars and my plow Yukon. Mileage does not scare me one bit if it's been taken care of. Mileage, I know, obviously it's nice to have a low mileage vehicle. I mean, I bought a brand new car. It's in the garage here behind us, but mileage is not a thing if it's all about how it's been maintained and what you bought. So, see, I burned 2.5 quarts of oil in 8 hours driving. Yeah, you got a problem there, sir. Garrison Madhouse, that is unsustainable amount of oil. I appreciate that, Kirk. you can write Andrew Wood on there. Well, I got Andrew Wood, Goofy Boy 420. If you subscribe to the channel, did you click the like button up here? And did you hit subscribe to the channel? I will be happy to put your name right on this hood. I have room here for you guys. I ain't throwing as the last person that got on there because he... Okay. All right. You don't want Goofy Boy? You want your name. All right. Hold on. Where did it go? Andrew Wood. All right, Andrew Wood, you're going right here. Right under I am throwing. Andrew Wood. Andrew Wood, you're on there. Now, with this, I'm going to take a picture of all the new subscribers that joined our little family here, and we will, I will post on the channel. And I have close to... Why was that, Garrison? You're subbed? I'm going to put Garrison 1634 on there. It's Garrison Madhouse, but you said your name would curse the car, so we changed your name just a little bit. You're subbed, and we put it on there. You know, Goofy is lying, didn't subscribe. Bailey Smith is here. Hello, Bailey. I agree. Just trying to make new car nice and stuff. Yeah, do what we can to make the older. Actually, the older cars are better in my opinion. Ask me how I know, because all the new stuff is all basically like you're driving a car with like 13 smartphones connected together, and you know how that works. Not very well. 1.9 liter in the Saturns were the best. I agree 100%. John Q. Public, his comment down here, they were. I've had so many S-Series Saturns. I still have. John Q., did you see my boxes up here? See what those say? Let's just take a little view of that. Let me take you that way. I mean, my cat's named Saturn. She's old, just like Saturn S-Series, but those are Saturn parts boxes. I took those all because I fixed Saturn views with the CVTs and put in ISN 5-speeds in them. And yeah, I had a lot of good luck with Saturn S-Series. Did Bailey, you could check yourself. Can't wait. You think it's going to overheat, Garrison? It's all right. We're having fun with cars. We didn't say we were going to make it. Dude, what's your problem? Come on, we're having fun. It's a Saturday. We can't get too serious in here. Don't get too serious in here. We got 82 likes. 82 likes. Would you believe that? That is crazy. Almost bought a 93 Saturn, but it bailed at the last minute because I saw it was a 2.2. Not true. 93 Saturn would not have a 2.2 in it. No way, no how. It's 1.9 liter. It's either a single overhead cam or dual overhead cam. 93 Saturns were the lost foam block, all original Saturn engines. They did not have 2.2s in them. No way, no how. Not unless somebody, gutted it and put a driveline from something else in it. There's no way it had a 2.2 in it. No way, Garrison. Somebody was lying to you if they told you it had a 2.2. Because the original those original Saturn S-Series, the 1.9s, they did have problems with timing chains, especially for those who did not do their oil changes, which a lot of Saturn owners never did. Changing piston rings and changing the timing chains, I'd done a ton of those. But they were easy cars to work on. You could rebuild the engine in the frame and get the oil burning to stop, and they would make nice cars, and they'd last a long time. Since you put my name on the car, it's definitely going to overheat and backfire and do weird stuff because my car hates me. That's all right, Garrison. We appreciate you being here and commenting and being part of the channel, so we like sharing each other's stories and projects and everything else on here. Kind of trying to build a community, and it's been a lot of fun doing that. So, all right, we went into overtime. We got 83 likes. That gives a new channel 83 likes. We got to get to 84 and above. No way, Jose. All S series had 1.9s. Yeah, we know. Yeah, the 2.2s didn't come in. He either misspoke and meant an 03, because 03 L series had the 2.2, which was based off the Opel engine, because that was an Opel chassis for all the L series, like LW wagons and L series sedans, which I had at least one of each. Those were the original Ecotec engines, the 2.2s that turned into the 2.4s, or the 2-liter supercharged. Yes. 1.9s they stopped. Then I just ran across a Saturn S series with a 1.9 for sale. The problem with those cars is the subframe rotted out on them around here because of the salt. If I could find a clean one from the south, I would definitely buy one, because they are the ultimate commuter car. Great on gas, almost as good gas mileage as my 3-cylinder Mitsubishi here. So, hey, I hope everyone has an awesome Saturday. Remember, 83 likes is what we got to beat next live stream. I'm going to come on tomorrow morning, and we'll do some more work. And blow by on the 2.2 is what made me avoid them. So, yeah, so any of the GM 4-cylinder engines, especially on the cheaper cars, people tend to, let's say, not spend a lot of money on maintenance because they might not have a lot of money. So you got to be very careful. But the Saturn 1.9s were rebuildable in the car. And you're in Florida, Garrison? Well, you find me a Saturn S series that's not all rotted out underneath, and yeah, I would buy one of those things in a heartbeat. I had a few of them with the 5 speeds in them, and those things got 40 miles to the gallon. They were awesome. Blue, they had a 2.2, blew the valve cover gasket. Yeah, it's possible, especially if somebody doesn't maintain them. Hey, everyone, John Q. Public, Goofy Boy, Garrison, everyone that joined us today. Jen, I know you're probably gone by now because I went overtime. Anyone that's here and new, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. We're going to do this again tomorrow morning. Thank you again for liking and subscribing, and welcome all our new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys being here, and girls. Thanks again, and we will catch you tomorrow on the flip side, all right? Thanks again. Take care, everyone.